Hi, fourth graders. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. We're doing some division review today. On the matrix, it says, please complete the following problems, post your problems on Seesaw, or email them to us. When you are finished, there's a fun division Seesaw activity that you can do, Redbird and Prodigy, when you are finished. It's been a while since we've done some long division, and there are a couple strategies that we used when we were doing long division. One of them is just kind of that standard long division where you do dad, mother, sister, brother, if you remember doing that. Or there's one called partial quotients. So let's take a look at those two strategies and kind of refresh our memories as to what you do. That long division steps, sometimes there's does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? We usually just said burgers, or the dad, mother, sister, brother. Kind of an acronym to help us remember the steps. So if we look over here at this particular problem, we have 75 divided by 3, and the first place that we're going to divide is in the tens place right here. So we ask ourselves, how many times will 3 divide into 7? Or 3 times what number gets us close to 7 without going over? And that's 2. That's the division part, the D step. Then we multiply 2 times 3, which is 6. That gives us the multiply. Then we subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. And then the B part is bringing down the next number, in this case a 5. And then we start the routine over again. And we say, how many times will 3 divide into 15? And we know that 3 times 5 equals 15. I put that down, subtract, and I'm left with 0, no remainders. So remember the divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down steps for the long division part of it. If we were going to do some of the division with a partial quotient, we break each part of the division into kind of the hundreds. In this case, since we're dividing a number in the hundreds, we divide it into a hundreds problem, a tens problem, and a ones problem. So on the first one, we could ask ourselves, since we're in the hundreds place, and I have a 3, 3 times 100 would be 300. 3 times 200 would be 600. So that would be larger than my original number that I'm dividing into. So I'm going to go with 100, and I put 100 in the hundreds place, and then I'd use my step 100 times 3 equals 300. I subtract, and now I have 78. Now I'm in the tens place, and I can say 3 times 10, which would be 30. That's a little low. 3 times 20 is 60. That's close. 3 times 30 would be 90, which is too large. So I know it's going to be 20 times 3, which is 60. Subtract, I get 18. Now my last step is to divide 3 into 18. And 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 5 is 15, 3 times 6 is 18. Exactly the same. I subtract, and I have 0 for a remainder. So one of the things you have to be good at when you're doing long division is you need to be good at your division facts, your multiplication facts, and your subtraction. So it kind of gives you some practice in all those areas. But a couple strategies, the partial quotient strategy and also the long division step. So use some of those when you're finished with these problems down here. Email them or Seesaw to your teachers. And then there's another activity on Seesaw for division. And then always Redbird and Prodigy are things that you can do to keep your skills sharp. Hope that helps. Fourth graders, have a great day.